Good morning, traders. This is James. I'm very happy to see you here. We are the 13th of May. I hope you're fine. I hope you're having great sessions of trading. It has been crazy lately in the S&P 500. Indices yesterday pulled back in general, the Nasdaq also, and hit this little green box that I drew here on my Discord. It was this setup. And we bounced back yesterday after the CPI. So we are back up, we're close to all-time highs in indices, and indices and gold are correlated, which is pretty atypical, but not this year. It has been the case pretty much. Nvidia hit a new all-time high yesterday and reached $5.4 trillion in capitalization. SMH, the ETF of the semiconductors on the weekly time frame, reached a 26-year high on the RSI, which is absolutely crazy. Bitcoin is attempting to break out of its channel. We're going to talk about this. Stay with me. Gold could be heading toward 4,600, maybe not. And oil is trading inside a triangle. I have plenty of things to tell you about some kind of geopolitical tectonics, that is going on in the world. We have Donald Trump that is going to visit Xi in China with all the big boss, all CEOs of the big tech, the financial space, also the aerospace area sector. It is crazy. All these people are coming with Trump to probably seal a strategic deal that is probably in place. And among those people, you have Elon Musk, but you also have Tim Cook. You have Jensen from Nvidia, of course, Amon from Qualcomm, Mehrotra from Micron. It's crazy. It's seriously crazy. And we're going to have a deal probably that could be announced maybe on Friday. And Trump says this on True Social. It was a post that was posted a couple of hours ago. He wants to push China to open economically to the United States. And remember that China's president was pretty discreet, very silent during the Venezuelan and the current Iranian episodes. And remember what Trump posted? It was in April. We are facing the most powerful reset on the world's landscape. So plenty of things are going on, and the S&P 500 could profit from it. Maybe there's going to be some sell the news, maybe not, but we're very well oriented. We're in a beautiful uptrend in the semiconductors, notably. Regarding the fear and greed index, we're still in the greed case, and we're still below the extreme greed level, but we could go up, maybe not, maybe we will retrace. It would be pretty healthy to retrace in the indices. Last thing to tell you, Tencent, Cisco and Alibaba are going to announce results today. We have the PPI today for the United States. Okay guys, so let's start to analyze and go deeply into Bitcoin. We're going to analyze Bitcoin. We're going to do it freestyle. I'm going to put myself on the daily time frame, and I'm going to introduce you a little concept. So, the concept I'm going to teach to you today is the measured move setup using Fibonacci. So, let's say we have a little uptrend and a little correction. A measured move is a setup that is traded by algo traders, institutional traders, you can call them whatever you like. They represent more than 90% of the transactions in Wall Street, and they trade like this. So you have this little uptrend, a correction following the uptrend, and you're going to anchor yourself at the very bottom to the top. I'm going to draw this like this. Okay, let's put prices here and levels. And here what's going to happen if this trade is a success, if this measured move on the bullish side is a success. Algos buy in this green box at the 50% retracement and at the 61.8 retracement. They put their stop loss below the golden zone and they target the negative 23.6%. And this is what they do all the time in all instruments and on all time frames. So let's see what's happening here in Bitcoin. We're going to analyze this structure in Bitcoin and we're going to zoom in a bit. Let's see what we have on the 12-hour time frame. So first of all, the first thing you're going to do here is quickly draw a channel. And here you have a very nice one. And we're stuck below the resistance of this basic channel that's going to the upside. And let's see what's going on with Fibonacci. So we have this first measured move that traded perfectly. I'm going to remove the prices. Very nice golden zone hit in Bitcoin, and we reached $80,000 here at the target. The next one, the next measured move on the bullish side that could happen here on the daily time frame could be this one. We could have also the 38.2% that could be hit, and that would bring us to maybe $76,000 in Bitcoin. Okay, maybe we will get in this green box at some point, maybe not, maybe we're going to skyrocket. What do we have in this little structure? I'm going to zoom in here and I'm going to put myself on the 8-hour time frame and check what happened here. We had this first measured move. Here I'm going to put this one in blue and remove prices for clarity purposes. Okay, 50% we want to target. Because we want to target, we can draw ourselves another measure move. What happened here? 50% target again. We rejected. Because we reached the profit targets, it means that algos are participating in this uptrend. They're trading it. Next measure move, 50% again. And almost the golden zone hit. Here we avoided the target here in blue. You can see we avoided it, which means that maybe this is the next measured move in place. And in this case, we reached the 38.2% at 79.4K in Bitcoin, which means we are targeting $85,000. And algos trade like this all the time. And here I could, here you can notice that we also reached the 38.2%. So they trade like this all the time, on all time frames, in all instruments. And we're going up like this in Bitcoin, and at some point, maybe if Bitcoin is very bullish, we will break out of this rising channel and we will pump out of it and break profit targets to the upside. The only problem for Bitcoin here is that you have also algos that are shorting, not only going up. And we have this resistance that at some point Bitcoin will face. Let me zoom out a bit. Here we are on the 2-day time frame. So we have, let me draw this in like this. We're going to put prices. So the first resistance that will come to us in Bitcoin on a very high time frame is 85.4K in Bitcoin. And this is very close to the $85,000 in blue, the profit target on the 4-hour, 8-hour time frame. So maybe we're going to come up here and pull back drastically and maybe even go to lower lows here in Bitcoin. As long as we are comprised inside this channel, we can still cautiously be bearish and neutral in this regards. But if we break out this and this channel to the upside, it's going to be bullish, and maybe, why not, we're going to reach $100,000 in Bitcoin. So the next opportunity is maybe gone. It was here pretty much at the 382, but maybe we're going to come back here in this green box before moving up and pumping toward $85,000. What can I tell you guys? I think I told you everything today. It's pretty complete. Yeah, Tencent, Cisco, and Alibaba are announcing results. And we will see each other in another update, another market update, and we will continue to track Bitcoin, of course. Have a nice day, guys, and wish you the best. Bye-bye.